Hey everybody, how's it hanging? It's your boy One Wyatt here to show off a couple glitches for Whisker Waters, the cat fishing game that runs like Dookie on the Switch. Right off the rip, I managed to find a couple log spawns that are floating well above the player's head. Shockingly, you can collect one of the two by climbing up a nearby rock. And following the floating wood, we have one of two major out-of-bounds glitches. The first glitch takes place just before the entrance to Hairball Haven. From the cat cart, hang a right and you'll find 3 trees next to a jumble of roots. You actually want to find the one tree sticking out further than the rest. Then, continue spamming jump against the tree. Eventually, you'll scale the invisible wall and up over the tree line. Simple as that. From here, just scale the mountain that appears and we're home free. Before we continue exploring, let's take a look at what happens when you glitch over the tree line and enter Hairball Haven's loading zone from the other side. Upon finding the loading zone and warping, Sensei Eevee spawned in right in front of me, scolding me before popping back out of existence. I hadn't even met Sensei yet. And upon starting a new game, trying to do this results in Elder Pepper trying to keep you from transitioning areas. So the game forces our character back down the path. However, being on the opposite side of the loading zone, our kitty cat ends up moonwalking right back to Hairball Haven. Back out of bounds, we continue exploring the surrounding area. There's a whole lot of nothing out here, so I only included bits and pieces of the actual traveling. A bit closer to the actual playable area can we start stumbling upon a bunch of trees out of bounds. But eventually we do reach the ocean from out here as well. When we follow the shoreline, it eventually leads us back towards the main playable area. Unfortunately, you can't drop down towards the boat because of invisible walls. It's a shame because that'd be a useful skip. I'm sure there's a way around it though. Anyhow, instead of trying to jump back down into the playable area, if we follow the hillside to the right, we can make it to the game's waterfall area. The water up here is safe to walk in and across. We can go down the waterway a bit too, but it doesn't really lead anywhere, so we won't go down too far. And with that, we're going to move on to Hairball Haven for our second out of bounds glitch. And immediately upon walking in, there's a hill with some rocks on it to our left. And just like before, find the tree on top of the hill and start jumping. Once we're out of bounds, we can follow the top of the tree line to drop down below the entrance to the area. And presto, we're back out of bounds. And of course, just like the main area of the game, there isn't much to look at. However, we do get to see this riverbed texture out here. Up the mountainside has some weirdly placed dirt textures. Makes me think something was supposed to go here early on. Continuing on, we can make our way to another body of water, this time being able to peek back into the map. And with all the hills out here, you can expect to always find a nice view of the skybox from out of bounds. But with that, there's not much more to show you. So what better way to round off this video than seeing what happens when we jump into the void. Thanks for watching this video, y'all, and hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace!